What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense here, and I promised somebody. I think I was in there live a couple of days ago, if I'm not mistaken, on Instagram or something. But we were talking about Issey Miyake, and I really wasn't a huge fan of Issey Miyake. Especially after I got a few in my collection. Some I did like more than others, but for the most part, um, I did tell this person I was gonna make a little video of the fragrances that I have from the collection. I think they asked me what was my last Issey Miyake purchase or something like that, and my last purchase I'll talk about at the end of the video. But for the most part, the ones that I have here are the ones that I actually kept that I thought was very good. And the ones I didn't keep, I'll mention in this video. The first one I'm going to mention is the one in the blue bottle. I had that one twice, I think. And although it smelled okay, the performance wasn't that great on me, and I didn't see myself keeping it. And I actually should have kept it just for the sake of having it in the collection. But at this time, I'm not big on keeping a lot of stuff that I really don't care much for. And I started selling off stuff and trading stuff. So anytime you hear me mention something about I don't really care for something that much or something, that usually means I'm either open for trade or sale. So keep that in mind. I didn't care much for the one in the blue bottle, but the ones I have here are pretty good. The first one is Low Blue Issey Eau Fresh, and I like this one. This smells good. This actually has a nice atomizer. It's fresh, but I don't know what it is. It's almost like a slight spicy or peppery type note, if I'm not mistaken. It is fresh. It smells very good. I think this will work for spring and summer, with it being a fresh. But I like it, and if you see this one and it's at a reasonable price, try it out. I'm not sure if you can get any samples or decants on this from any website, but I mean, these are pretty inexpensive, and I know it's kind of hard sometimes for some people to just blind buy anything, but I don't think they're priced at a point where if you spent 20, 25, maybe 30 bucks for it, you'd be disappointed if you didn't like it. Because you can easily, if not return it, you can sell it to somebody who's into Issey Miyake, or is looking for it, and possibly get your money back. If not, maybe lose $5 or $10. Who knows? But whatever the case may be, Low Blue Issey Eau Fresh is the first one. And then I think this one was a trade, I want to say. If it wasn't, it was gifted to me. I'm not totally sure which one. I think this was in a trade. But this is L'Eau d'Issey Pour Homme. This is the Eau de Toilette Fresh. And this one I got in a little debate about with somebody because they kept telling me that I kept talking about this fresh version, and I didn't realize that this was a fresh version too, which is not the same. But I see it now. It's down by the Eau de Toilette. It says fresh down here at the bottom. And this one is actually much nicer than the blue, or the what is this? Low Blue Issey Eau Fresh. It's much, much better. This one is more of a like a springtime citrus type fragrance almost. This one is spring and summer also, but this one is a more, to me, like a sophisticated type fragrance. It smells good too, man. I like this one much better than the first one. I could see myself wearing both of these with like maybe a all white button up, or with some jeans on, some little casual shoes, spraying both of these on and being outside, maybe on the beach with some shorts on and, you know, a t-shirt or something. Like, both of these would be perfect for that. Or like I said in the beginning, casual wear. If you're, you know, more of one of those guys that don't really wear shorts, you can put on you some nice jeans, put you on a nice button up, all white or whatever color, springtime type colored shirt or something bright. Spray a little of that on. This in particular would be perfect for that type of wear with the jeans and the button up and stuff. This would be perfect for that. So this is L'Eau d'Issey Pour Homme Fresh. Not the blue. Don't mistake the blue for the Pour Homme version. And then I ran into this one, I think, at Marshall's. Or was it TJ Maxx? It was one of the two. I started seeing these, but it was the smaller bottles, the ones like this size. This is a... What size is this? I can't tell what it is. 75 ml is this. This one is 125 ml. And I started seeing these smaller bottles pop up. And I actually had the smaller one. And if I'm not mistaken, I either sold it or traded it, or it's in that box in the corner. I have a little box in the corner of stuff that I was going to give to my younger cousin, but I can never catch up with him. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that stuff. I may do some kind of giveaway, try it again, because I tried it not too long ago when I hit the 2,000 subscriber mark, and it didn't go over too well. So, excuse me. This one I actually got a bigger bottle of, and it's Nuit d'Issey Parfum. And I think the one I had before was just Nuit d'Issey, not the Parfum. So I got this one, and in all honesty, this puts me in the mind. It still has that Issey Miyake DNA, but this puts me in the mind frame of La Nuit de l'Homme. That cardamom heavy type fragrance. This is nice. And I'm going to just be honest with you. This is just my personal opinion. As much as I love La Nuit de l'Homme by YSL, and the performance is not that great, the performance is a little bit better with this one, but it's not as strong in the cardamom as La Nuit de l'Homme is, which to me makes this a little bit superior. I know some people are going to get upset and the tops of their heads going to explode with that mushroom cloud, and they're going to be mad. But this is just my personal opinion. I've smelled this in the air just now, and when I first got this, and that's the first thing popped in my mind was La Nuit de l'Homme. And then I kept smelling it, and I was like, damn, like this smells so much better than La Nuit de l'Homme to me. I can't vouch for the original formulation if this been reformulated, but this is nice. And if you can find this when the stores open back up, I suggest picking it up, especially if you can find it for a decent price. Nuit d'Issey Parfum. Very good fragrance, y'all. Does not get a lot of talk. When people talk about Issey Miyake, they talk about that blue bottle. And most people may mention this L'Eau Bleu d'Issey Eau Fresh and maybe a few others. But I don't really hear too many people talk about this one. This is nice. And the last purchase I made of finding a Issey Miyake fragrance is L'Eau d'Issey Pour Homme Intense. And I still have this one in the box. I just actually took the cellophane off of it not too long ago. This is another one of them 125 ml bottles. And whenever I see fragrances like this in the store, I try not to pass. I wish I could find some of the other ones. Like I think there's a wood version and something else out there, but I haven't seen those. But this one is nice also. Yeah. That's not bad. Now, I do like the Nuit d'Issey Parfum better, to be honest with you. More for nighttime wear. I'll wear this on a date. This one is nice too. There's something slightly off-putting about it, but it's still good enough that I would wear and not be like, I shouldn't have wore that. My favorite, obviously, like I said, is this one. But try all four of these if you can find them. I'm not sure about decants or anything like that. Maybe if I had some decant bottles, I could decant some and, you know, let people try them out. But, you know, I haven't ordered any decant bottles, and the ones I had, I throw away because they already had something in them, and I don't know how to clean them. I tried to clean some before, but the smell from whatever was in it before was still in the bottle, and that's not good to mix fragrances like that. So, for the most part, those are the 4 fragrances I have in my collection from Issey Miyake. All 4 of these, in my personal opinion, are very good, especially the Nuit d'Issey. If you like I said, La Nuit de l'Homme, then I'm pretty sure you'd end up liking this one also. So that's all I have for you all. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Sanitize. If you're wearing masks, if you have any, if you find any, wear your mask. Stay safe. Here is 2 Smelling Great. Peace.